Hey YouTubers, what you're looking at there is a 10-foot limb off a poplar tree. Now the tree's got some kind of disease and it's slowly dying, and this limb was almost pretty much dead. There was no green on it, but it was also in the way of my backyard trap range. It was in the way of Station 5 hard rights, kept shooting into the damn tree and missing the clays, but like I said, it's dead anyways. But I'm going to chop it up into little pieces. I've already cut it off the tree with the Grylls parang, and chop that end there off with it, but I didn't put any of that on film, so I figured I'd do a little bit of a chopping test between the Grylls parang and the Famious rough use knife. Now if you can see that, also notice there's a big difference between the thickness, and this has got about an 8-inch cutting surface and this is about 12 or 13 or so, and plus the blade design is obviously a little bit different. So I'm going to chop the thicker part with this, just because I got this one like shaving sharp. You can see my arm there, but I could shave the hair off with this. This one I fucked around with a while, and I got it as sharp as I could. I didn't want to be dicking around with it all day, so it's as sharp as I'm going to get it. But this one's really sharp, so I'm going to use a thicker part on this. And it's about 22 inches in diameter, and the part I'm going to chop with this is about 18 or 19 or so. And my phone's got a stopwatch on it, so I'm going to time this. I'll just fast forward the chopping part because it's probably pretty boring. But let's get started. Okay, so that was just over 2 minutes, like 2 minutes 15 seconds or so to chop to it with the parang. Bits of it was still alive, plus we had got poured on the other day, so wood's a little bit wet, but not too bad. Went through it pretty nice. Now let's try it with the rough use knife. Alright, so that was 5 minutes and 25 seconds with the 5 minutes 25 seconds with the rough use knife. If I had to go out to live as a mountain man, I'd definitely be taking the Grylls parang, especially if you couldn't move the log around. Chops a lot nicer, takes a better edge too, but it was also 40 bucks more than the rough use knife, so in a pinch it'll work. So still want to do some more testing with the rough use knife. The handle is still pretty loose, but it hasn't come off yet. Might as well grab it. I bought a few of them. They're all, I probably showed that before, handle's kind of loose, but the guard's still nice and tight. There's no nicks or nothing on the blade. It's still fairly sharp. Let's see how sharp that Grylls is. Let's see how see if it's still shaving sharp or not. Well, you can see that, but no, not shaving sharp anymore, but still pretty sharp. All things considered, I'd bet you'd chop that other limb in half with no problem at all, or the chunk of that limb. You know what the hell, let's give it a try. I'm not going to bother timing it. Chop through it, no problem at all. Gets a little stuck in that green wood, but you can see it zips through it, no problem at all. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the flip side.